Yo, what is good everybody? It's your boy the Strongest Wizard, and tonight is indeed fight night, and we have another OP05 match here for you guys. We have my man Sea Salt on the left hand side rocking out that Sakazuki, as well as Big Croc on the right hand side with that Charlotte Katakuri. Now I do feel like a lot of people have been sleeping on Katakuri. Not many people play him anymore. Everyone's just been prioritizing a Nell, and that is of course if you are a yellow player. But let's see who takes us home. So we have we did see obviously that that Searcher Pudding coming down, but now it's Sea Salt. Sea Salt currently in his turn 1. We're gonna use ability here to trash the Tashigi 2k counter Tashigi and passing turn. Big Croc here with 3 Dawn. We're gonna go ahead and swing a huge 9k swing into life, checking it down, leaving at the top and passing turn. Now I want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, which is DXN Outpost, DXN Provisions, the only place where I get all my seal product. And guys, right now we have OP07 pre-orders now live, so if you're interested in some 07, check out the link below. So we did see a 5k swing. We did end up pitching the Hina and then dropping the Kuzan to draw 1 on the on-play ability, of course. Now, Kuzan is a great card in this matchup. The question is, does he have the Thunderbolt to get rid of it? Most of the time, you always want to Thunderbolt this Kuzan. So let's see if Big Croc actually does end up doing it, because we can see that he does have one. But no, actually instead, opting to possibly play a character. And yes, we see the Cracker 7k swing into life here, checking the top life, leaving it at the top. Not too sure what that was, but yeah, very interesting play from Big Croc, because the issue is now if the Cracker does stay, which obviously it's probably not going to, we have Kuzan swinging, making it a 0 cost, and then obviously a Lucci gets rid of both. We can possibly even see a Hound Blaze to get rid of it, just attack with Kuzan, Hound Blaze. But let's see exactly what Sea Salt has and how he ends up playing this this turn. So we do use leader ability to pitch the 3-cost Hina, swinging 5k with that Kuzan, minusing 4, making it a 0 cost. And yeah, now Big Croc has to of course counter, but no, he ends up taking it. And then we're gonna see the Shirahoshi coming down here, drawing 3, trashing 2, and trashing 2 Thunderbolt. Wow, kind of crazy here. Obviously Big Croc prioritizing his life instead, but yes, we see that Lucci coming down, exactly what I was mentioning before. And with now 2 down up, we're gonna go ahead and just swing 5k into life. Most likely see the counter here, since Big Croc is currently at 4 life here to Sea Salt's 2. Now, yes, we do see the Sanji counter, and we finally see the brand new coming down, revealing 3, and you like to see a little bit of the spice that Navy HQ, being able to bring down the cost of some of these larger characters, and yeah, putting it to hand and passing turn. Now we see the Pudding coming down, checking top 4 for another Big Mom Pirates card, grabbing that menacing 10 cost Big Mom. Let's see exactly how it comes into play this game, or even if it does. Sometimes I know Sakazuki just applies too much pressure, and you kind of feel like you don't even have a time or a moment to do so. But we actually see the 4 cost the 4 cost Big Mom Pirates card. That's a 4 cost 5k. It is the same thing as the Sanji, where you get to attach 1 Dawn, swing, draw 1 from the top of your life, and then replace it from your deck. So it's essentially a free draw and a cycle. When you pair with Katakuri, it's actually pretty nice, because you can see what it is. If you want it in your hand, leave it at the top, swing with it, grab it, and then replenish it off the top of your deck. So pretty cool. Not many people run it. Definitely a tech choice. Not sure in what matchup, but just in general, you know, can catch people off guard. Now we do notice that Sea Salt of course is at their Adon turn, and they have options, right? And now this 4 cost character is most likely going to come down here this turn, just because you don't want to, you know, get too much craziness going on with that character. But we see the Navy HQ minusing, I think, 1 on the on play, and then minusing another 1 when rested. And we see the Hound Blaze coming in, giving +3 to the brand new. And it looks like he's actually going to play the Sabo, and I actually enjoy this play, because in case he hits a Thunderbolt, it protects his characters, right? So making sure that you protect them with the Sabo ability, plus you get to draw 2, trash 2, extremely good. And we see the Great Eruption as well as another 2k, so 6k swing going into life. We're gonna see a 2k counter, another 6k into life, he's gonna take it, and we see the Brule coming down as a trigger, and 5k into life, and we just counter with another Brule. So now we have Big Croc here, and he should be at his 9 Dawn turn, and yes, we see 8 8 Dawn here coming down for the Katakuri, putting the Shirahoshi back on top, and most likely going to attach one to lead, swinging 7 into life. I'd imagine we do so. Yes, so we're gonna attach one, swing 7 into the Rob Lucci. Now this is of course an easy 2k counter. Doesn't really matter how you do it, but yes, we are gonna block with the Sabo to do so. Not sure why we did that. Probably just for fun, I guess. So yeah, we are currently sitting on our 10 Dawn, and now we have quite a few different characters we can play. Unfortunately, the 10 cost Kaido, if Seesaw has it in his hand, doesn't get any value. Your opponent needs to be at 3 or less life, and currently Big Croc 4 life, right? So we are most likely not going to see that 10 cost if he has it. There are other cards like the Borsalino, the 7 cost Borsalino. And now with that Navy HQ, being able to bring down a character once per turn, -1 cost, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So it looks like we're going to attach 2 and swinging 7k into life, minusing 1 on that 8 cost Katakuri, swinging 7k into life, and we're going to take it here. And we obviously see the Mermaid trigger, drawing 3, trashing 2, Graceful Charity. You love to see it. Now we are going to trash, it looks like a vanilla here, the 6 cost Sparrow. The Pero Sparrow here, as well as a Sanji, the 2k counter Sanji, using ability here to minus another 1 cost, making it a 6 cost, using here Rebecca, grabbing the Hina, minusing it another 4, a total of 6, and then we're going to see the Hound Blaze to bottom deck it and swing 7k into life. Now with that brand new, now I imagine we just end up taking this. I think 3 cards out of hand is kind of steep, or 2 cards, I'm sorry, and we see the Thunderbolt coming into play, blowing up that Sabo, and most likely gonna pass turn just because we're all tapped out. Now of course Seesaw can still use leader ability, which he doesn't end up using, trashing the Great Eruption actually to get a brand new, no, actually the 10 cost Kaido, I believe. So now Big Croc is currently sitting at 2 life, so that 10 cost Kaido is finally now live. And of course a lot of people it's been seeing a lot of play lately. I feel like every Sakazuki player is now running like 2 or at least one of those characters, and we see the 8 cost Katakuri coming down once again, putting it back into life, that Mermaid, that Graceful Charity once again, and it looks like we are going to swing a 3k into the 3k Borsalino. I imagine we just let it go here, not worth the card, yes, and swinging 7k most likely into actually life possibly. And we are going to block with the Rebecca here and pass turn. Now obviously Big Croc now back at 3 life. I think it's pretty easy here to get him down to 2 though, and I think he should feel safe enough to do so. We probably are going to see the 10 cost Big Mom coming out next. Yes, very interesting here what's going to happen. Yeah, I mean, I think overall Seesaw's in a pretty good position right now, although that Graceful Charity once per turn is pretty nutty. It's quite interesting. I don't think there's any reason here why we attack into the pudding. Don't think there's a need, but we are going to swing 5 into life, 1k counter out of it, going 6 into life. I think he's trying to play the 10 cost here, so let's see here. Yep, giving up on it, playing the Rebecca, grabbing back that Sabo. We are going to play the brand new, and then obviously grabbing a Navy card off of that, grabbing the 7 cost Borsalino here. Now we can make that Katakuri an easy -2 off leader plus Navy HQ, making it a 6 cost, or we could also, yeah, I think that kind of ship has sailed, unable to do that. But we do see the Sabo coming down, drawing 2, trashing 2, giving protection to our entire board, and he actually ends up letting the 10 cost go, swinging 6k into life. We see the Graceful Charity activate once again, drawing 3, trashing 2, and passing turn. Now we did end up setting up our board just a little bit more, so they are gonna have to kind of go for board or go for life here. And with Big Croc certainly sitting at 2 life, yeah, I don't know, very interesting. I mean, Seesaw definitely has He's got quite a few bodies on the board. A full board here with the 5K attacker as well as two 6Ks, and plus don't forget about the protection. That makes a big difference. So we are going to swing AK into that Raluchi. We are going to block it here. And now, is it time for Big Croc to play the tank cost? Yes, it is. It is time. It is finally time, guys. We're going to heal one, trash one off life, and pass turn, because that's all we can do. Can't swing 5 with that Katakuri since we do have Sabo on board. Now, this is definitely going to be an interesting one. We can try to swing into the A cost Katakuri, but it's too high, right? It's too high. AK is just way too much. The question is, how can we remove a big body as well as possibly throw down a blocker? Because the thing is, we don't have too many options here. So we are going to use the 1 cost Great Eruption here to -2. Not too sure which character we did end up minusing. Possibly the 8 cost Katakuri, or even the 10 cost. I mean, if it is the 8 cost, we can use Mihawk. Oh yeah, okay. So choosing to do the Big Mom, because you are able to draw the card and then choose a target. So we're gonna see a 5K swing going into life here, and I'd imagine we just 1K. Yeah, we actually 2K counter out of that. Swinging possibly 6K, yeah, 6K into life as well. We are going to take it no trigger. We are down to 2 life if you're Big Croc here, and yeah, I mean, I think we might see that Mihawk coming down, minusing another one, so making it a 7 cost. But we see the Pero coming out, that trigger, that's a nasty trigger. Do we have, I don't think we have enough time to do so. There's the 8 cost as well as the Pero now, and even Pudding. I mean, I'm not sure if I'd feel too safe throwing down the Mihawk. Let me know in the comment section below, would you Mihawk here? Would you throw down the 10 cost Big Mom? It is currently in range since it is a 7 cost character at this moment. So this is huge. This is definitely huge. And we'll see exactly here what Seesaw wants to do. We're going to tap 1 here to use another Great Eruption is what it looks like, minusing another 2, so that is -4. And then playing a Sura here to minusing 1, unless that was an Ice Age. I can't even tell you that was off screen there. It could definitely have been an Ice Age. Yeah, it could have been an Ice Age. It could have been an Ice Age. I'm assuming so. Since he played the Granny here, I'd imagine he's doing so. So we're gonna actually, it looks like he wants to swing 6K with that brand new, possibly trying to apply more pressure. I can go for game, but we are gonna go ahead and play the Rob Lucci. Yeah, it was definitely an Ice Age. Yep. Verifying that it was the Ice Age, and to get rid of a 10 cost Big Mom as well as a Pero. Do we see the Pero resolve though? I don't think we do. Oh no, that is so unfortunate. That could have been a 2K counter into hand, or possibly something else. Maybe Big Croc will remember shortly. Possibly, maybe not. No, he doesn't. That is unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunately not being able to grab that extra card off of the Pero. How much of a difference that would have make, we have no idea, right? We're not too sure here, but it definitely looks like it is coming to close to curtains here. So we are going to swing 8K into life. I think Big Croc is saying, I can't wait any longer, right? So he does end up taking it here. Do we have something to remove that Sabo? Possibly a Thunderbolt. We got rid of 2 earlier. If you guys remember, we got rid of 2 earlier. If he had a Thunderbolt right now, I think he would just win this game, right? So, I mean, I guess Seesaw does have quite a few cards in his hand, though. Let's be real here. He probably has like 6 cards, but we're going to see a huge 10K swing going to life. I think we just block with the Sabo here and possibly swing 6, 8, 6, 7, 8 into life. And yeah, we see a 2K counters coming down, and Big Croc's gonna fold here, letting Seesaw take it. Thank you guys so much for checking this channel as well as this video. I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned because I have a ton of new OP05 content coming out soon. See ya.